Hello, myself Sunil R Nair, and here basically we are discussing about the union of the software company. Union of the software company means one company says that basically we have rejected that particular person, so everybody rejects him basically. That basically topic we have already discussed, so we will not discuss that topic. One person told that basically we are not going to give him job. That basically everybody says that basically we are not going to give him job. So like this, basically this is the basically topic, and this was basically connected to union basically what actually the union is, and this is the basically example. And like this basically in union basically we were basically up to this topic that basically says that the city creation basically equal to human needs creation. Human needs creation. So it's a human need creation, right? So basically, you can say that human need creation basically is the city creation. Human need creation is the city creation. Human need creation basically is the city creation basically. Human need creation is the city creation. So here basically we were saying that basically the human need basically is the city creation, and in city creation basically we saw that basically how basically the cities are basically digitally mapped. First, the each and every energy basically are generated in the environment, and how basically the each and every basically the energies basically were basically captured by the set of nuclear power company and the set of power company, and how basically they designs the each and every roadmap basically. So the roadmap is basically you can say whatever things basically which is going to generate in the Earth planet, that is 100% uh, going to use for the particular human only basically. So human is going to use it. They are going to generate some roadmap basically. So here basically the roadmap, for example, Earth planet is going to move that side. That time basically for this 5 crore people basically were generated, right? So in human needs basically they creates the data basically, right? But in that basically they don't say that basically at the Earth planet basically is when he's going to move that side. That time basically the energy is supposed to automatically move that side basically. So that basically is another process basically we can say. That data is also basically another process, and in this basically also basically you can set the data basically you can say. So human need basically also you can say that it's one of the process basically we can say. So human need basically is also one of the process basically. So human need is also basically one of the process basically you can say. So city creation, that is by default where everybody knows that basically city creation when city is basically getting create, that time basically set up group basically do the plan. This basically we have already discussed. So this is also basically one of the small part of the union basically. And another union basically we can say the education level union. Like this basically I have taken one example of the one of the college student basically. He basically got some idea, and that idea basically was not able to fulfill. So rest of basically ideas basically was fulfilled by that particular education, but that experienced person basically. He basically taken that basically that data that basically he was basically his body was basically captured by that idea, and then basically he basically he basically told that we will he basically actually got that idea data, and then basically he fulfilled that idea basically. So like this basically he told that basically that particular idea basically was fulfilled by the uh, that experienced person basically. So this also basically comes into the union chain only basically. Union chain of the percentage of idea basically which was created, but it was not able to fulfill. So that idea basically was converted into the next basically passing basically you can say system. That means how basically we pass the system basically, that you just take it, you take it, you take it, you take. For example, one of the recruitment consultant basically don't fulfill their requirement in this basically resume. Then basically they pass the particular candidates resume to other basically area. Like this basically same way basically each and every things are basically passed. Each and every things basically are passed to other area. Basically. So like basically things are also basically there basically. So each and every area basically you can say that if it is not getting fulfilled, then basically it is that particular things basically is passed to the another area basically. Same way basically the ideas are also basically passed from one side to another side basically, then to another side. Like this basically we get the each and every ideas and then basically the things basically get clear. So here basically I just want to say that basically each and every basically thing. So like this basically the percentage of level of ideas basically are created and percentage level of idea which is not created. For example, assume that some percentage level of idea was fulfilled, but the rest was not fulfilled. So it is going to generate to certain level of group basically. Then basically to certain level of groups. Like this basically the percentage of ideas basically which was fulfilled. According to that basically the people basically gets the ideas basically. According to that the people basically gets the idea, and according to that the ideas basically gets fulfilled basically. So like this basically things are also basically there basically. So like this basically each and every ideas basically are basically you can say that it's getting fulfilled to the according to the this basically nuclear power company that basically the groups do the side basically because they say that basically in, nothing, not a single process is supposed to be kept incomplete basically. Not a single process is supposed to be kept incomplete basically. So each and every process basically has to be fulfilled basically. So here when the idea basically was fulfilled, that time basically two basically people basically captured that idea. Two people basically captured that idea basically. Two people basically captured that idea basically. Then that idea basically was fulfilled basically, and then basically it's basically generated into the environment basically. Literally, basically, this was basically you can say is the energy basically the things basically you can say like this basically each and every percentage of ideas. For example, first year say person, second year person, third year person, like this basically their basically age are also basically there. First year person basically this many years, second year basically is this many age. Like this basically each and every people basically have age. According to that basically age he basically gets the ideas, but according to his age basically he was not able to fulfill that things basically. So he basically what he has done, what not basically he basically the environment basically captured the rest of ideas and dumped into the other people basically. That is basically the group basically who uh, are basically good into basically to generate the ideas basically. So like this basically the ideas basically was fulfilled basically, and that basically was completed completely basically. That idea basically was completed completely basically. Like this basically things are also basically there. So basically this also basically comes into the you can say one of the chain basically, you can say one of the union basically, because this many age people basically only basically gets their idea connects to certain level of blood group and certain level of age people basically. So like this basically each and every chain basically are decided, and each and every chain basically are setted also basically by the set of groups basically, you can say set of group basically sets the set of group basically sets the ideas basically. Set of group basically sets the idea. Set of groups basically sets the idea basically. Set of groups basically sets the idea, and there basically idea basically are setted according to the percentage level of data basically, you can say. So like this basically the each and every things basically are setted, and each every basically group basically say that basically yeah basically this many things basically is okay. and we are basically okay with these ideas. Like this basically the chain also basis. So this is also basically you can say one of the union basically you can. This is also basically one of the union basically you can say. One of the union basically of the certain level of groups basically you can say. So this is also basically one of the union basically you can say that uh, this is also basically same as basically one software company person told that basically he is not supposed to get job and he is basically rejected, so everybody told that basically yeah basically he is also rejected. Like this basically this also basically comes. So same way basically the union also comes into, so like this basically the idea chain basically also converts into this type of ideas basically. That is basically the union of percentage of ideas connected with the certain level of ideas basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this only.